Alright, today we're going to talk about decimals. We're going to multiply decimals and we're going to add decimals. And we'll start with multiplying decimals. When you multiply decimals, you just put them one on top of the other. Don't worry about the decimal points at this point. And then you multiply like normal. So 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 4 is 28, 29, 30, 31. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 3 is 24. You're going to mark your place marker from that we learned before. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 2 times 3 is 6. Now we're going to add 2 place markers since we're all the way over here now. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 3 is 3. And you're going to add them up just like normal. 5, 1, 14, 18, 13, 4. When you get this point, you count how many numbers you have past the decimal point. Right now I have 1, 2, because the decimal point's right here. So I have 2 in this number, the decimal point's right here, and I have 2 in this number. And you add those numbers together. And then you scoot the decimal from the end over however many decimals that you have. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means my decimal point goes right here. So the answer is 4.3815. We're going to do this one. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. Leave your place marker. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 2 times 2 is 4. Same thing as before. Add them up. 9, 11, 10, carry the 1 is 5. This time, there's 2.1, so there's only one number after the decimal. On this one, it's 23.9, so it's only got one number after the decimal. So the 1 here and the 1 here add up to be 2. So we're going to scoot the decimal point over here. So the answer for that one is 50.19. Adding and subtracting is kind of a little bit easier because you don't have to worry about making sure that the decimal point's in the right place at the end, but you have to, at the very beginning, you need to make sure that they're all lined up. And then the decimal point will just fall right underneath it. You got to make sure that that the decimal points are definitely lined up before you start on these. So 5 plus 0 is 5, plus 3 is 8, 2 plus 9 is 11, 12, 13. Carry that 1. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 1 is 12. So the answer just stays like that, 12.38. On this one's got zeros up here. Don't let that confuse you. Always make sure that the decimal point is lined up in a line. And then make sure you put your decimal point down here at the bottom. Always start at this end, never start at that end still. Sometimes, like this one's got one more number. It's got 4 numbers past the decimal. These will only have 3. Sometimes, just to help me not mess up, I put the zeros there. Doesn't change the number, it just helps me keep the place. So 1 plus 2 zeros is 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there's your answer. And sometimes you can always put that the 0 up at the beginning too. So, thank you.